Steve and Jill here.
Hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show. I'm sorry, the House Academy Show today. Entertaining real estate investment talk. I'm Steve and Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, and we're putting up with his allergies again. Broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today, Jill and I talk about how we now use real estate agents or fixed price MLS on every deal.
I'm going to do that every time there's something. Oh, sorry, allergies.
Nobody knows what you mean now, though.
Well, if you listen Monday and Tuesday, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to go back and listen. It's funny.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And don't forget to subscribe on the Land Academy YouTube channel and comment on the shows you like.
Amy T. wrote, just starting out in Land Academy and in the process of watching all the wonderful videos, would the more experienced members suggest starting out with an inexpensive land and make some mistakes before moving to infill lots? What did they say?
Oh, I want you to answer, please.
Oh, what do I think?
Yeah, what would you do? If you're brand new,
Uh-huh.
you're into it, she's into it.
Mm-hmm.
What do? You buy little properties and just, see what happens? Or do you buy bigger properties and kind of
Comfort zone. You know, I think it's your comfort zone. Because some people walk into, this is how I roll. I'm going to walk in saying, oh, I got this. Good, bad, or otherwise, I'm going to make it happen. My head might be a little too big in some situations, but I walk in with a lot of confidence in a lot of situations, most, and say, all right, what's the fastest way for me to take what I know right now and make some real money? So if that's my attitude, I'm going to go right away, start following the steps, and I'm going to mail out and go for some bigger properties, knowing that doesn't matter how much money I have, because there's plenty of people on this group that is going to fund it. I'm going to find a rockin' deal. I'm going to use somebody else's money. I'm going to make 50 grand on my first deal and split it with the guy. And now I got 25, then I'm going to do it again and again. Now I got 100,000. I'm going to go, all right, now what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? Do I want to fund somebody else? That's how I want to go. But not everyone has that level of that confidence. Or like, I don't know. I'm nervous. I do want to make sure I like it. I do want to make sure that this is for me, because there's a lot of moving parts. So, and I like your idea, the way you guys did it. I've got $10,000 set aside. I'm going to buy $10,000 properties. I'm going to double those. And then I'm going to get all the kinks out. And now I'm going to go do what that guy did or what Jill did, kind of thing, whatever. So I don't think there's a wrong way. It's just whatever you're comfortable with.
I've never in my life accomplished anything worthwhile within my comfort zone. I'm going through this right now because I'm recording Land Academy 3.0 for release in January. And I'm breezing through it, quite honestly. And here's why. Because when we did the first one, the Cash Flow from Land program in 2015, we had a very, very low budget. If you watch it, you can see that. And I had to...
I'm sorry.
I had to at my age.
I'm so sorry. No, it was not recorded on our cell phones.
Not that this is real high budget, but
this is true. Yeah. What's changed?
I had to learn from scratch at my age, Adobe Premiere, Adobe Audition.
I'm pretty proud of you, by
and
the way.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So that took months and months itself.
Oh, yes.
Now
that was fun.
We have a template. We've got House Academy 1.0, Land Academy 1.0, Land Academy 2.0. We have a bunch of post-editing people. Yeah. And I'm just breezing through it. And the raw video and audio files, you can hear them and see them. And, we actually use lights now.
Exactly. There's no landscaper walking behind you with the windows so we're backlit.
So believe me, I was... and we didn't need to do this. It was we were already doing fine buying and selling land. And so
you asked, you got it.
So get out of your comfort zone. Not just you, Amy, but everybody. Just pull yourself. It's almost January. This is the time of year where it's like, you know what? If I'm going to make some changes in my life, I'm going to make some changes.
Uh-oh. Now I'm nervous.
I keep coming back to this member recently who joined probably 6 months ago and sent out 50,000 letters, with no real estate experience at all, with amazing success. And they're doing tons of deals. So
first initial start with an H?
I'm not, it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
I'm not picking on you, Amy, at all. I'm kind of picking on Jill. Just whatever your comfort zone is, get out of it.
That's get out of it and get over it.
Again,
Great advice.
We just had a bunch of house full of people, and they stayed here. Some of them stayed here for a week over the because Jill had this is a new house for us this year, and Jill had to get that Norman Rockwell holiday experience out of her system.
I did.
And so everybody, of course, in the house has got a different personal body temperature. And so everyone I should have filmed it. Everyone was out of their comfort zone from their personal body temperature. This is Arizona. We should have the doors open. It's not like Michigan where,
this is great.
It really is cold or it really is hot.
Oh my God. That's so flippin' funny. Oh gosh. Okay.
Today's topic, how we use real estate agents in a fixed price listing, or MLS, on every deal. This is the meat of the show, meat of Jill's show.
I feel bad saying this, but you don't know this. It's not every deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Darn.
So he comes in this week with all these things. This is a new way. So you know what happened? What happened when he wrote the topic and when we sit down, it's changed.
It changes in 18 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. It has changed. Because you know why? Well, here's one reason why. Truth time. And then I'll tell you more about this topic. But truth time, I have an agent right now that I thought we connected, but we're not on the same page, it turns out. I told her what I want, and she's kind of pushing back a little bit on my numbers and what I want to list it at. And she's dragging her feet. And now she's asking me to do some work. And the first thing she said out of her mouth, you're going to love this. And we never signed a listing agreement, because it took her 3 days to get it to me. I'm like, well, now I'm not excited, kind of thing, like the closet lady. Anyway.
That could mean so many things. Like the lady that lives in Jill's closet. Yeah. She's unhappy today.
The lady who was going to design my closet who dragged her feet too long, and now I lost interest. So it's the same like that. So this agent, well, here's what she said. We're talking about, I'm like, so what are your plans? What are you thinking? She's like, well, the first thing I'm going to do is get some neighbor letters out. So I'm like, all right. And then I realized she took 3 days to get this to me. How long is it going to take her to get some neighbor letters out? And last time I checked, I can do neighbor letters. So actually that's today. Speaking of which, I'm writing myself a note because one of our team members is going to have me that thing ready to review. So I did my own little thing. The other day we were on a long call. It didn't need my participation. And while we're sitting there, I made my own little map of the area and put the property on there. This is cool. And I put for my neighbor letter, so I'm going to include this, all the other properties around there, what they're listed for, and showing how great this property is and the view and things like that. It's going to go in with my letter. So the point, that was one example of, I'm going to try to sell this thing myself. I don't need no stinking agent, especially in this area. It's a very small, it's a suburb of a bigger area, and which is beautiful. And I want to get someone really local.
Is one of the, I'm helping you on your, this is please don't listen to audience. Joe and I are going to have a meeting here.
Thank you.
That
Allergies.
town is one of the destinations in Arizona for fly fishing. So that should be in the title maybe.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. So where was I going
Which
with
is
that?
why
it was hard to find an agent. I wanted to make sure I got an agent who really was local to the area, not one that drives an hour and a half, because everybody else drives an hour and a half to that area. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So back to the topic. Are we using real estate agents? Yeah. And you know what? I'm going into markets knowing that. I'm going into markets before the mail goes out even, and having conversation with agents and lining them up and making sure that, we're on the same page. So how do you find a good real estate agent? There's 3 things I want you to know. What I want you to do is you're thinking about this new market. You're doing your, what do you call it?
Murder test?
Not murder test. No, and your new way of trolling. Trolling. Okay, as you're trolling and looking at areas to send mail, look around at listings, because you're doing that. You're getting a feel for the market. You're on Zillow or Realtor, whatever. You're going to find some agents that go, wow, that's a beautiful listing. Look at that lead photo. Holy cow. They have 20 photos in here. This person's great. Oh
And
my
20
gosh.
listings.
And a drone shot. This person's doing drones. All right. I'm writing down this agent's name. Do it when you're at this moment so you don't have to go back and repeat all this. That's number one. They have beautiful listings. You like them. They have a lot of listings. And click to the sell tab and see, yeah, they're selling stuff. And they're land people. This is great. Number two, pick up the phone and call them. How responsive are they? That's huge. Do they answer the phone or they take 3 days to call you back? Or they never call you back? That happens too. And then number three is connection. Do they connect with you? Are you on the same page?
Man, that's huge.
That's the hardest one. Like I talked a couple days ago about one that we're not on the same page about the price, but she's doing what I ask, and I appreciate that. And if this works out like we think it's going to work out, she's going to be kissing and hugging me when she gets double the commission that she thought she was going to get. I'm having to teach her to like raise your standards.
Yeah.
You know, this property is worth more than this, and you can sell it.
You know, so you make a good point. When you hire a real estate agent, they need to be managed.
Yeah.
Micromanaged in a lot of cases, unless you've done a bunch of deals with them. Jill's got an agent right now where the guy he flies on his own and he brings back offers for her to look at. And he doesn't need any help. His marketing's great. And so that's a great scenario. We're actually building a little company around him. He doesn't know it, but we are. But just because you hire a real estate agent, it doesn't mean you didn't outsource it and walk away.
Yeah, you don't just do hands off.
Yeah.
Yay, let me know when you need me to sign something.
And so in a lot of these cases, she'll never use these agents again, and they don't know that. Yeah. It's too bad.
It is too bad. Need to send out a few thousand offers to property owners like us? Check out offers and the number 2owners.com. So it's offers2owners.com. No setup fees, free mail merge, exceptional service, and now including just released for everyone, concierge data and pricing. It's awesome. Give Offers to Owners a call today. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Tomorrow, the episode, it's Jack Thursday, and I'm going to talk about breaking my own rules and how it equals personal growth. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
Oh, I'm excited for this. This is going to be good.
That's what you do. You grow. You adapt and overcome like the Marines.
I like that.
The kids don't understand that. The kids are like, last week, this is but everything changed since last week, and it's going to change next week.
And that's okay.
And so there are some people in this world, a lot of them, you know, I may or may not have had relationships with them in the past that are inflexible, where it's just one way and that's it. And change makes them uncomfortable. And we're all about change, you and I, constantly adapting and changing to whatever the market tells us to do.
Thank goodness. That's what Land Academy is about now. That's why we're doing 3.0. There are some changes. There's some things you need to know.
That's why these programs are updated every 1 or 2 years, which we're going through right now with 3.0, because a lot's changed.
I'm excited. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, we would love to connect with you tomorrow on Clubhouse. So join me and usually you too. The first and third Thursday of the month at 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you're not sure where and when or how, log in on Clubhouse, find the Land Investing Club, join that, follow me, follow Stephen, and you'll get notified when we go live.
We are Steve and Jill. Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you found our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.